Well, here we are. Let's wait till midnight.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Diversion.
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
A diversion. Here and now.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Let's do it. Come on, Geralt. Really want to do this?
Triss,
No, she doesn't.
Think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free will? And in chains?
Yes.
Oh.
No. Can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry. But I've made my decision. And I won't change it.
Alright. But what then?
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Hopefully. What about the treasure?
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great. If not...
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Wait. What to thank you?
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Alright, fits you. Let's get going.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
I do have a terribly bad feeling about this.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
I will have to make a choice.
All right.
I don't like that. Focus on Ciri. She is what is important in the long run. Let's do this. Knock knock, bastards.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold. Come in then.
Thank you. Don't ask me who I am or how I did it. I guess that's him.
Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Good luck, Triss. You'll need it. Wanna talk to Menge?
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
I don't care.
Go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Might know you're witches, but you're shit at catching them. Got something to offer Menge.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Don't... I'll tell your boss, no one else.
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Menge don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Got it. Well, that went better than expected. I managed to stay cool and not give them any reason to think I'm trying to set them up by telling them to keep their hands off of her.
So we split up. Go see Menge. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Fine, but no torturing. Fine, take her.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
I won't like this. Need to focus. Stay on task. Menge. Information. Theory.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Don't care.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This witcher says he's got just that.
I never said I was one.
Anyone can claim that.
You'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Marigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit.
Yes, I will. I'm glad he doesn't know about my past with Triss. That this would have been awkward. I'm not in the mood.
Not in the mood.
You've two choices, Witcher. Drink or die.
Fine. You happy now?
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
This is bad.
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
I got a silver sword on my back. Not enough.
Got a silver sword on my back. That not enough?
It proves nothing. Dopplers can change their bodies at will into materials that look and feel like silver as well.
Oh, okay.
Materials that have none of silver's useful properties naturally.
See, you're an expert on Dopplers.
I'd expect a witcher of all things to understand the value of knowing one's enemy.
This little piggy.
I need to stay on stay focused. No chit chat.
This little piggy had none.
He sees something in me. I don't like it.
Now, let us talk shop. I shall
Yes.
pay you twice the usual reward for Marigold.
Awfully
Thank you.
generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail.
Fuck.
You deserve compensation.
She betrayed me first.
You seem well informed. So you have to know Triss betrayed me first. Used me as a pawn in the Lodge's game. As I see it, she's getting what she deserves.
No, no more.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Go! Bitch, bitch! Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all.
Good.
So, you know something about Philippa.
A little bit, yes.
But I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
Information for information. Fuck it. Had enough of this masquerade. Free my friend, Dandelion.
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit. But I must say no.
Why?
You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there.
It actually has. Oh. I guess she could handle herself. Why was I even worried? Oh, look at her fingers.
Say where Dandelion is.
Yes, but... Triss.
She got her revenge at last. You okay there, girl? Gotta see to your wounds.
I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Wedding?
Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
Rushed it a bit.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menga said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menga gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
I can understand. No need to explain.
After what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I
know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menga's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
He burned a sheet of paper.
Saw Menga burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Let's search his body.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us.
Hopefully. Guess she'll have some joy in this.
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
Please tell us.
The key to a vault.
Oh.
Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Sweet. Is it gold, perhaps? Most likely, since it is the vault. Necromancy seems like our only hope.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet.
Okay, just checking.
Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Maybe breaking dandelions out. Maybe breaking dandelion out's our only option.
Breaking Dandelion out's starting to look like our last option.
Geralt, you know me. I'm all for finding solutions. I don't give up easily. But in this case, there's no hope. Not a shred. No one escapes the dungeons beneath the temple. And no one's ever been broken out.
Anyone actually tried?
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before you arrived. It almost cost me my life.
Oh? Who did you try to break out?
Menga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
What are you up
A
to?
Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
Sounds like a plan. Sneak out of the witch hunter's outpost. I'm gonna try and sneak out.
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
Geralt, over here!
Oh, let's just follow her. Ooh. Let's just see if there's any kind of loot here before we leave. Slaughter of Sintra. Ooh. There was a doll. All he had in his chest behind him was a doll. That's dull. See in here. The collector's something. Out here. I'm stuck. Ah, move it. Triss. That's her name. Triss. Okay. So there's no one here. Okay, trying to sneak out. Was that it? Yeah,
This
that was
is
it.
where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
But I also need to blow off some steam.
Okay. Find a way. Yeah, I've done that. How do we burn it? Oh. I guess that's how. She's doing it for me. Okay, so how do we get out of here? Just up on the roof, perhaps? Yeah, this is the way. She's having a whale of a time. And there goes the last one. Oh, okay. Of course, she's a witch. She can just teleport out. Forgot about that. And we're on the outside. Now let's go tell Dijkstra what I've learned. Yes, let's do that.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Why?
Patient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
No, I have a
First
key.
off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
But it's not harder, is it? That's it? No witticism in parting?
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark, no scintillating joke.
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready?
No.
You lied to me.
Oh.
Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
How did you find out?
How'd you find out?
I asked the questions here.
Not true. That was a statement. Come on, Dijkstra. This tough guy act doesn't work on me. We're both adults. Act like one.
Ah, Geralt. I should have you strangled, but I like you, you bastard.
I like you too.
I like you too, you count without a county. Now that we've professed our feelings for each other, how'd you figure it out?
Since from the start you were up to something. You didn't haggle about your pay. And then I heard from my sources that Margrave Henkel and Dandelion had rubbed elbows. Wasn't hard to connect the dots.
Yeah.
And now, time to settle things.
Okay.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars.
Thanks. Much appreciated.
And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Sure. Gotcha. Talk to Priscilla. Yeah, I'll do that. Just, you know, before we continue on this the main quest, I'll do a couple of side quests and probably a couple of Witcher contracts that I've seen lying around the world. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. There's a dead body up here. Why is there a dead body up here?
Burn, buggers. Let all the poor
Rust.
folk burn.
Who are you guys? Bandits. Yeah. Okay. Nothing I can do. Fine. Okay then. We are now gonna do Miss Triss Marigold's side quest.
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss,
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
don't worry, won't stay long.
I bet she's downstairs. And looks like that from the radar, or minimap at least. Or upstairs even. I was mistaken. The arrow pointed upwards, not downwards. My bad. Let's just loot the place. Make sure that they don't have any valuables left as when I leave the place. Smoking pipe, potatoes. Ooh, still. I can't loot that for some reason. Really annoying. That means they will have some valuables left when I'm done.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
No. Just gonna loot this place quickly. A butter knife? Sure, why not? Can probably turn that into iron. More butter knives. Yay. Okay.
Yes, Geralt?
Let's speak. Been in Novigrad long, have you?
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too.
Oh, nice.
Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
How do you feel?
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
How's your hand?
Been wondering. How's your hand? Your fingers?
They'll heal. Listen, it was my idea. I knew exactly what I was getting into. Don't need to worry about me.
Fine. I will keep worrying though. After you killed Menge, you looked shocked.
When you slit Menge's throat, and then you were fierce. Never seen that side of you.
What would you have had me do? Conjure up a cloud of butterflies?
Yeah, sure.
Not what I mean, and you know it. I'm a little worried how it might affect you.
Well, yeah. I'd probably relive it in my dreams if I wasn't already having nightmares about mages roasting on pyres.
Want to tell me something?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately.
Ooh, this is
I'm
shady.
supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
What are you afraid of?
What are you afraid of
Probably
exactly?
betrayal.
That it's a trap. On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other...
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier. When I didn't know what happens when the witch hunters get their hands on you.
You could have escaped at any time.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridium? You won't always be there to help.
Let me help you.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
You're joking, right?
Gotta be kidding me. He tell you to come holding a red rose?
He doesn't mention flowers, but I won't refuse if you feel like giving me some.
It's a fish market, Triss. Be able to get you some salted cod at best. Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Fine. Let's meet there.
Sure. Okay, let's head on over to Vegelbud's. See you there shortly. I'm just gonna ignore the quest that's outside the house for now, till we are done with what the hell? With Triss's quest.